This is the third vlog. We then came up with a story arc. If ever loads. So yeah, story arc is split into like 6 sections. It obviously got exposition. That yeah, I don't really need to go through this, but yeah, you got exposition, conflict, rise in action, climax, fall in action, and the resolution. Because there's 3 of us in our group, we decided to split it into like what ones we're going to use for like our storyboards. That we like, the story arc will give a structure for the storyboard, so we split into like sections. So I'll be using these 2, the exposition and conflict, and then these 2, I think it was Jodie that had done rise in action and climax, and then it was Billy that done fall in action and the resolution. So we done 2 each, 2 like components each, and that allowed us to kind of split it up and do our storyboards. Before we actually done the storyboards, went out and started doing the storyboards, we done a story arc question and answer, a Q&A, which was by a teacher, and yeah, it kind of just goes through and, you know, why we chosen this and things like that. Basically just kind of reading out what we chosen and like what is happening in that scene, like in the exposition, like what is happening. So you're in the car and she sees her phone, something's going on her phone, informing her about the missing friend. It kind of brings back them horrible memories from Billy, which is Nicole. And yeah, you got Jodie talking about rise in action, her 2 components. And then
your use of music, have you thought about it in the rising action element, you know, where she's seen the friend, what kind of music you would like to try and use?
So yeah, like this is where Mrs. asks us now about the questions. Once we've gone through the story arc, Mrs. now asking us about the like each kind of component and why we've chosen this and why it's suitable and things like that. Just kind of, I mean, I'd say it puts us under pressure on the spot, but it doesn't really, because we've kind of thoroughly thought through this.
Will have to be copyright.
I've currently thoroughly gone through this and things like that. So we then done the storyboards, the 2 sections of the storyboards. I was doing exposition and conflict, and yeah, we all undertook doing storyboards. Some about 6 to 8 storyboards each. Storyboards from the exposition. That's the last one. That's the last scene. Sorry. So yeah, it starts with obviously like her in the car and things like that, and then she sees her phone about her missing friend, and then she obviously gets out of the car. It kind of gives us scene by scene. It gives us structure. So when we're out filming, we can always refer back to the storyboard, and it will just give us that structure that we need to kind of keep us in order, keep us in place. So yeah, lastly we have all the storyboards that we made together, and I put it in a video, so it's kind of step by step what happens in the story. So yeah, this is kind of, sorry, my bad. It's kind of how it goes. Obviously you've got mind, exposition, conflict. Jodie's storyboards. Yes, Jodie's storyboards. She does the other 2 components. And then you've got Billy's. Billy's the final 2. The I believe fall in action and the fall in action and the resolution. This is towards the end of the opening sequence.